Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of November. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you're doing really well. This reading is for any sun, moon, or rising Sagittarius sign. We'll take a look at the cards. We'll get a sense of the awareness for the week, guidance, and possible outcomes. I will also choose a couple of oracle cards for additional information. So let's just go ahead and get started. Just right from a just quick glance, it's an emotional month. November is a lot of emotional situations for you. At your current position, you have the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles shows this card of the patriarch, the couple, the young children, the family pet, the beautiful home and the archway behind here, and the pentacles showing prosperity and security. So where you are right now is that you are working on perhaps building financial stability and security. You're thinking about beautifying your home, perhaps. You're thinking about improving your home. This is often thought of as generations, of taking care of generations. So there's some sense of maybe planning, maybe taking care of parents or grandparents, spending some time with them, planning for a child's education. So this is really a card of thinking about stability for the home, stability for your family. And if you're single, building a better base, maybe working on your investments. Along with that, with what is crossing you, is the Nine of Pentacles. And Pentacles, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this woman here, beautiful robe, she's got her falcon with her. And in her garden, she's got the Nine Pentacles. Let's go ahead and get this to focus. Okay. And she has worked hard to achieve what she has, to getting and having the material comforts at home. So there's been some self-sacrifice. There's been some focus. Really, with the Nine of Pentacles, it shows that you are independent and that you're beginning to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And that's one of the things to think about when you see the Nine of Pentacles in a reading, which is, don't work so hard to the exclusion of enjoying what you've worked so hard to obtain. Take the time out to smell the roses. Take the time out to enjoy, to find hobbies. Find the balance of work and play. So if you are single, this could be a single person. You're feeling really independent, working on your own financial house. In your foundation, you have recently had some perhaps disagreements or arguments. This is the Five of Wands, and Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And when we see this card, this is a card that can be healthy competition. It could also be petty disagreements, people not working toward a common goal, just kind of bickering. And there's a sense that everybody's working at cross purposes, and maybe there's ego involved, and no one's listening to each other. Too many people want to lead, and no one wants to kind of follow. So this is something that you've been having. There's been some discord within you've had some discord and disagreements. In your recent past, it's the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a lovely card. It's unconditional love. She is nurturing, compassionate, empathetic. She goes with the flow, with this beautiful water of just kind of gliding and just kind of going with her intuition. So for you, this is a sense of listen to your intuition, follow your hunches, pay attention to the messages that you receive in your environment. There's a lot of love and compassion in this card. So whether you are being the compassionate one and helping someone else, or you're in need of that. But this is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And so whether this is someone, a motherly figure, a friend, this could represent you and the energies that you would benefit from. What's crowning you is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups, we see this person walking away from 8 full cups toward the mountains with his walking stick under the moon, under the light of the moon, into darkness. And so this is a situation where you are walking away from something. Whether you are walking away from a relationship, whether you're walking away from a job or a position or a point of view, you're leaving something behind. Ultimately, it's become more important to you to leave behind the material comforts and to move on, to transition to a new place that you're hoping is going to bring you fulfillment and wholeness. And so this is really movement. This is saying whatever it is has not been working for me. I'm going to have to go. And again, in your near future is the Four of Cups, more water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We see the guy sitting underneath the tree, looking at the 3 cups in front. Looks kind of sullen, looks like he's pouting. Doesn't see the hand offering the cup. It's often suggested that it's like missing opportunities because you're so focused on what's in front of you. You might be focused on what you don't have. This card can be attached to boredom, to disenchantment with life. Are you getting everything that you want out of your life? And, so you're sitting and thinking about it. So the downside of this card is don't sit too long. You may miss true opportunities that people are reaching out to you or offering you. And sitting there, you can't improve a situation by just sitting. You're ultimately going to have to do something. You're going to have to either change and move on, or try to fix what is going on here. So this can be a card of concern. It can be a card of just not feeling pleased with your situation. Where you are right now is Temperance, which again is more flowing water energy. Temperance, we see this beautiful angel pouring the water from cup to cup. And 1 foot is in the pond, 1 foot is on land. And it's this marriage of your physical nature and the spiritual nature, of finding balance. If I can find focus here, focus, there we go. This card is about going down perhaps the middle path versus extremes. So this can point to diet, to sleep, exercise, of not overdoing it, giving yourself a chance to heal and to kind of restore. With Temperance, it's just a sense of being moderate in your actions and your behaviors. So with Temperance, it's just get a hold of it and think about what you're doing. Are you working too much? Are you arguing too much? Do you need time simply to get away? And maybe this is really just about getting away because you need a break. You need a break from all of the work that you're doing. Temperance is also a suggestion to you or an encouragement to get in touch with your spirit or angels. Maybe meditate and pray. In your environment, more cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's the 7 of Cups, where the man stands dazzled before all the options that stand before him. What shall I do? I have so many things that I want to create, so many things that I want to do. What am I going to do next? And it can be paralyzing. It can freeze you. There's nothing wrong with daydreaming. There's nothing wrong with visualizing the life that you want. There's nothing bad about imagining what your life could be if you went down this path, or if you did this, or if you did that. But on the other hand, if you never get past the stage of just desiring and dreaming and fantasizing, if you don't put one of these options into play or into action, then again, you're stalling your own spiritual growth, your own evolution. And so with the Seven of Cups, fantasize, think about what you can build, create, bring to life, and then maybe pick one that you can start to plan for. If you just sit and think and dream all day, you're just going to be dreaming all day. In your hopes and fears, we have the World card, which is a powerful, wonderful card. And we see the woman kind of skip dancing within the wreath. And she's wearing purple, which can be passion. It can also represent psychic ability and intuition. This is a card of feeling whole, of feeling complete, of achieving your dreams, achieving your goals, doing what you set out to do and feeling really good about it. Also, there's a sense of being recognized for your efforts. With this card, though, there's always this thinking of connecting to the larger world at hand. Are you doing something that benefits the world? Is this benefiting you? Is it benefiting society or the community? Are you planning just to stop right here, or are you going to think of what's next within your life? Again, this is the end of a cycle, a successful end of a cycle. And at the end of the cycle, there should be new cycles. And so new cycles could be coming from, what's after what I'm finished now, what's going to be next for me, of kind of trying to calculate and think about where you want to go next. And again, many options before you. What will you do? What will you do? Will there be leaving something behind and moving on, whether it's a relationship or job or a town or a situation, of letting something go? In your outcome, you have the Two of Swords. So air energy. We see this woman sitting in her chair crossed with two swords, crossing her heart. She's also blindfolded. There's a sense here that this is a choice that you have to make. And with twos, it's two opposing ideas, and you're going to have to think about making a choice. And at this stage, you may not want to deal with it. That's the blindfold. It's not something that you want to talk about or think about now. You'd like to maybe table it for another time. But with this Two of Swords, you are kind of stuck, because when you're crossing your heart, you're crossing, nothing's going out, nothing's coming in with these swords. And ultimately, where you want to be is you want to be able to rip off the blindfold and to face whatever fear, things that you're just not wanting to deal with. And it can be a sense of just putting it off the back burner, delaying it, keeping yourself blind or ignorant to a situation. So let me take a look at, we've got swords, we've got pentacles, we've got cups, we have balance. What I see, I see a sense of, you're able to put together a beautiful home and to build a stable home for yourself, but it's something more than that that's underneath, which is there have been some arguments in your past, perhaps in the foundation. Has been some unconditional love, either from friends or something that you're looking for. There's been thoughts of either letting it all go, moving on. 8 of Cups, as a result of boredom, of being distracted, of being disinterested. Balance. The World, though, is a positive card, that what you're working on is going to come to fruition. That whatever you choose, even though you may be having a hard time making a choice, that ultimately it's going to work out for you. So this is an interesting reading for November. Let's go ahead and get a sense of a love reading, a love card for you. And let's see what other information we can gather. Respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. And that's very true with kind. They receive people well. They give people the benefit of the doubt and appreciate. So, when you give respect, hopefully you will get respect in return. But the respect is the, Queen of Cups, respectful, of giving love. Temperance is a respect of earth and spirit and the balance between that. And finally, just to close the reading, I would like to pull a card, practice area, a theme, maybe something to think about for the month. Purification. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. It's like a clean slate. Give yourself a fresh start. I see it in tandem with temperance, to detoxify, to spiritually cleanse, whether that is body and mind, through meditation, through fasting, through yoga, whatever it may be. Give your body and your mind a chance to reset. And the resetting can help you look through some of these emotional pieces that are bubbling up, decisions to be made, situations to evaluate. Lots to think about for you. Lots of emotional energy and a few disagreements here and there. So I hope that you found something helpful within this reading. If you did, please like, share, or comment. I'd love to interact with you. I'd love to know how your month is going. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's a great way to show support and stay connected. And I hope you have a great November and many blessings to you in November. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.